Now the dog's outside sunbathing. I just made my whipped coffee. It's hard for you guys to see because the sun is OD right now. There we go. I'll bring it over here. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I've been up for quite some time now. I generally start my day with coffee first before I go ahead and eat anything. I don't know about you guys, I just don't wake up with a crazy appetite. I wake up craving caffeine, okay? That crackhead energy. So what I decided to do was make myself a protein iced coffee. This isn't like a basic iced coffee, baby. It's whipped coffee, which means it's extremely caffeinated. It's very coffee-like, and it's so creamy. I actually recorded a reels making it, so if you guys want to check that out over on my Instagram, then you guys can do that. It is super easy. I just mixed half of a scoop of my blessed vegan protein in the salted caramel. This is key. You need to get this flavor for your coffee. So if you're a coffee girl, you're a fit girl, you're trying to get your protein in, you need to get the salted caramel. And why I like this is, yes, it's vegan, but it makes the coffee taste flavored. Usually I would make my whipped coffee without it, and it's very basic. This adds that salted caramel taste, and it also adds a little bit of sweetness, which is crazy because this has no sugar in it. So how did I do that, blessed? I don't know. And on top of that, you guys are getting 14 grams of plant-based protein, and of course I make mine with oat milk. So that's just what I'm gonna have first thing. It's kind of like a coffee and a snack at the same time, so it's a great way for me to kickstart my day of eating. And I am tracking my food, so I don't know if you guys can see this, if it's in focus, but this is about 185 calories, which is nothing compared to your Starbucks order, and your Starbucks order could never. And like I mentioned, we're already at 14 grams of protein versus 3 grams, because that's how much is in my oat milk in the morning. So I'm really excited about this. I will come back and have a proper breakfast, so whenever that is, you guys will be the first to know. I got ready for the day today, and I'm actually working today, so I finished filming 1 out of 3 videos I need to get done. So I'm gonna make some food because I'm getting low energy, okay? So this week I've kind of been obsessed with avocado toast again. I go in waves of loving avocados, eating them every single day all the time, and then I get sick of them. So we're gonna use a whole avo, which is gonna give us lots of healthy fat. And I recently tried this organic sourdough bread from Wegmans, and I love it. Very good stuff. I keep it in the fridge so it doesn't go off so fast. So I'm gonna toast up 2 of the biggest slices. I'm feeling very hungry today. If you have microgreens, put that on your avocado toast. It is life-changing. You know, you feel a little healthier eating it as well. I just like starting my day out with like some type of fruit, like avocados and then the tomatoes. I just feel like really alive, you know what I'm saying? So other toppings I really like, olive oil. It just depends on like your macros. Like if I really wanted to make this high calorie, I could make it super high calorie by adding oil to it. So, man, they definitely did not cut this bread all the way. I was struggling yesterday to get it out. So we're gonna toast this. And I don't know who puts everything but the bagel seasoning on their avocado toast, but it is not it. I don't know how people love it. I feel like I'm the one person that hates it because it tastes like bird food to me. I just can't. Like, it looks like bird food and it doesn't taste good. So if you like that, put that on there, but I don't like it. So we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do that. I kind of need protein with this because I try to have protein in every meal. So I might do some turkey breast with this because that'll get me to my calories. Let me see. Because y'all, we're trying to hit at least 140 grams. And everything that I do revolves around protein. But we already had our protein coffee, so I'm feeling really good. Yes, and then we'll log maybe like 3 ounces of turkey will be about 13 grams. We'll see. Yeah, I'll just use the rest. 4.7. Okay, ma'am. I do use MyFitnessPal. I get asked what I use. Ooh, 21 grams of protein. Use whatever works for you. I have to track because I don't eat enough food if I don't track my food. And I just personally get more results when I know what's going on. Like, that's how I see the booty gains, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to see growth, weight loss, weight gain, whatever, protein is your best friend, okay? So I'm just gonna roll these up, make them look decent. And then the scale I have is on my Amazon store, so just check that out. Okay, wash my hands. Breakfast today, I'm so excited. Such a good meal, especially pre-workout, because you got your protein, your carbs, your fats, some healthy sugar from the tomatoes. Also, you guys, I've been trying to have a gallon of water a day. This is 64 ounces, which is half of a gallon. I actually need to fill it up because this is my water from last night that I did not finish. So don't be sleep like me. I will link my bottle down below. It was only 20 bucks, you guys, from Target. This thing is so heavy, but you know, you gotta stay hydrated. Bro, why do I lug this thing all over the house? I had to add a straw because it's just so big to be tipping upside down to drink something. So I just logged some spicy ramen. I'm definitely in the mood right now to have something meatless. I don't really love, I mean, you know, we need the protein, but I don't like eating meat after every meal. So I like to have meatless meals in between eating protein. And I had, you know, turkey earlier. So I'm gonna show you guys my ramen recipe because my ramen recipe, it just slaps. Okay, you can't just make the ramen with the seasoning packet, baby. No. If you do that, comment below. We gotta talk. I went and had Japanese food and I had like this mushroom soup. I don't know what it was technically called, but it was like a broth, girl. It was like mushroom based. So after having that, and I really enjoyed it, I thought this would be so good in my ramen. And it's the Trader Joe's Mushroom and Company multi-purpose umami seasoning blend. I'm not sure if this was one of those like seasonal things, but if it's at your Trader's, stock up, you guys. I've had this for so long and I just didn't know what to put it on. But in the ramen, baby, in the ramen, it's meant for the ramen, okay? So it has like kosher salt, dried onions, mustard seed, white button mushroom, powdered red pepper, black pepper, dried thyme, and some other type of mushroom, girl. Love putting ginger for a nice little spice, a little zing. Honey, listen, don't knock it till you try it. The spicy with the sweet, this is the ramen you need to get, baby. This is it. There's no dairy in this. A lot of like top ramen, I believe it is, has milk, which I didn't even know about. So I get this and it's way better anyway. It's so spicy, so I don't even use the whole spicy pack. It actually comes with 2 seasoning packs. Let me know, are you someone that drains out all the juice? There are people out there that just eat the noodles dry. I just need to know, is that you or not? Let us know. So I'm gonna go in with the mushroom powder. I really hope this is not a seasonal thing. I'm telling you guys, I've had it for so long it's kind of dried into the container, but I'm telling you, this is like the secret ingredient. And I'm not shy with my seasonings at all, okay? So get that ish in there. Oh, it just smells so good. Like it really is super crusty. loosen it up a little bit. I wish I had like fresh mushroom. If you have eggs, listen ladies, put some eggs in here. Great protein source. I can't really eat eggs right now because they make me nauseous. Sometimes I'm loving eggs. Right now, not for me. But that's a great way to have like a meatless meal while also getting in protein. Ginger, I don't do a lot of this because it's super spicy, but I like a little bit. It's great for the body. I feel like it's not in focus. And then, Leroy, you better calm down. For the packets, it has the vegetable one, so I'll put all of that in. Looks like this. Like, this is the flavor. This is the spicy packet. They give you so much. Side note, they say this is 2 servings. Where though? Who's eating only half? Who's gonna break this apart, first of all? Also, when I was a little kid, I used to eat ramen raw, like this, and I would put the packet in there and crunch it all up. The girls that get it, get it. Let me know. If you know, you know. I felt like the coolest kid ever when I had ramen for lunch like that at school. So I'm only gonna do maybe like 2/3 of this because it's super spicy. My stomach be on fire. Ooh, I think I put too much. And then I'll do a tablespoon of butter. This is the secret weapon right here, okay? And then I'll put some honey in there. Just, you know, balance the spice. Maybe like half of a tablespoon, okay? This is the base, okay? This right here is the base of a delicious ramen masterpiece, okay? You see that flavor? You see that seasoning? Just wait, baby, until the water hits it, okay? I'm gonna have an Olipop. Is this good? Girl, I've had this in the fridge for a very long time. This one's the strawberry vanilla. I'm not sure if I've had this one yet. I really like the cola ones. Those are really good. I had a grape one that I've never had in the fridge, but somebody drank it, so I don't even know if it's good, girl. So we're gonna have this one. This is basically just like a fiber drink. It helps you go to the bathroom. It has probiotics in there. It has botanicals, and it has like the plant fiber. So it's only 35 calories, and if you like soda, obviously if you like something carbonated, something a little bit sweet, then those are gonna be a healthier alternative for you. And I would only recommend having one a day, girl, because it's a lot of fiber. I love them so much. One day I was like, oh, I'm gonna have 2 cans of the cola. Big mistake, okay? So definitely supports good digestion, and I'm all about that. How much sugar is in here? 3 grams, which is nothing. I try to keep my sugar intake under 100 grams a day because it's just not good, especially when it's artificial. Not my little friend videoing me. When it's artificial, I'm gonna have to call him back. When it's artificial sugars, like you go to Starbucks, you're eating a lot of candy and ice cream, baby, it's not good. So ever since I cut that out, my skin has been so clear. So I'm gonna make this ramen and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it boil for literally 3 minutes till it's a little bit tender, okay? We don't want that mushy ramen. So sorry about that. Like I was saying, you will see I don't eat a lot of sugar, and if I do, it's natural sugar like the honey that I used, or I'll do like 100% maple syrup. I really like coconut raw organic sugar in my whipped coffee earlier. Like those are okay for me. Sugar from fruit. Things that I don't like is like high fructose corn syrup, white sugar, like all that stuff broke me out like crazy, and it's because I was going to Starbucks regularly. I was getting the pumpkin bread. Like my sugar intake was well over 100 grams, and that is not what you want if you're acne prone. So you really gotta eat for like your health, and that's why I'm very aware of the foods that I eat and the swaps that I choose to use. That's also why I don't eat dairy, because dairy gives me that painful cystic acne, and it just was never fun. I think I've been dairy free since Halloween was it 2016? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Almost coming up on 7 years, which is so crazy to me. And when I decided to go dairy-free, which is funny, it's not funny. I will never forget, if you know, you know, if you've been around for that 7 years almost, like after that Halloween, I remember eating so much cheese that was out at this party. I was just eating the cheese, eating the crackers. I woke up the next day to the most painful cystic acne on my face. I told myself never again would I ever eat dairy. And I was a girl that was obsessed with cheese. I didn't drink the milk or anything. I never liked, you know, milk, but cheese and crackers, baby. If you told me then that I would be dairy-free for almost 7 years, I would have thought you were insane. So I just eat with purpose, and I eat for what works for me. I'm not gonna torture myself and eat things that my body is literally rejecting and telling me, hey girl, I don't like it, it's causing a lot of inflammation in the body, right? So, I don't know. So I definitely cut out the dairy. I'm gonna strain some of this water out really quick. So cutting out the dairy was by far the best decision I've made on my journey, and it doesn't really suck, I don't know. Because if you think about it, like cheese has a lot of protein in it, so in that aspect I'm like, dang, I'm really missing out. But then I'm also thinking how cheese is made and like the documentaries I've watched of what's in that stuff and like dairy in general, and it makes me want to throw up. So I really don't miss it. It is a struggle and has been trying to find good alternatives, but I've got my favorites down to a point where like I really don't miss ice cream. There's alternatives for that. Not that I eat ice cream, but if I want it, baby, I got the coconut milk and the oat milk ice cream sandwiches on deck. You know, like little stuff like that. The oat milk, obsessed with. The Earth Balance butter, love it. My Follow Your Heart and Daiya cheese, love it. So I'm really not missing out, but I am thankful that I live that dairy-free life. And I encourage you guys to try it for a month and see how your body responds. Because I used to have a lot of mucus, I would be so gassy, super bloated. I would have cramps in my stomach after consuming ice cream or whey protein. That's why I eat Blessed vegan protein, because it doesn't give me those issues. So I see more benefits, okay, to not eating the dairy than I do when I used to eat it. So that's why I'm dairy free. Before my battery dies, this is what the ramen looks like. You can see that butter making the broth nice and creamy. Also adds an additional 100 calories for me. I will be drinking the broth because that's the best part, baby. That's where the flavor is at. And I also don't overcook the noodles because they will continue to cook in the broth. So that's my ramen recipe. Try it out. Let me know if you guys like it. So you guys already know, if you watch my other what I eat in a days, if I like something, I will eat it every single day. So I have some water. I have to add some oat milk to it. Frozen banana, frozen blueberry, graham crackers, protein powder, and about to put the oat milk. That's my little recipe. Cheers. I'm about to have a snack. This is a very realistic day of eating. I'm probably gonna have 2 servings of these. I had the wavies, but I guess I grabbed this one by mistake. So I'm gonna have some of this for my little afternoon snack, and then I will see you guys at my next probably meal. Is it gonna be dinner time? I don't know. I just be eating, y'all. All right, you guys, I'm about to go to the gym right now, and I'm just gonna make my creatine and then my Pride pre-workout. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do legs or just cardio. I'm low-key so tired, so I guess we'll see.